wing of the castle has a secret exit, but it is also the bulk of where the festivities with the royal family will occur. This place is very crowded.
The first part of adventuring is the exploration. I make my way forward, perhaps a bit too brazenly, because just as I get to the first intersection, I pass Captain Flint Clawthorne coming down the stairs on my right. Quickly, too. Oh my God, my adventure is over. Just as I was about to resign to being captured, the captain looks at me and sternly says,
"No one has time for your foolish games today. There is too much going on at the castle. It might be better for you to do as you're told for once."
She then just exits out the door. I'm ecstatic. I got off with just a scolding. I guess I'm not enough of a bother to be bothered with. If I keep a low profile, I should be fine. I turn to the left and make my way towards the end of the hall. I look out the door window and I see the castle garden with a guard right at the entrance. Oh, that looks like Master Laurel's new treekeeper apprentice in the garden. They look like they are gathering some ingredients. I wonder if they're making a salad. Doesn't matter, I can't go out this way anyway. I turn back and make my way up the hallway. As I pass the large dining hall, I spy my favorite servant, Rue, busily setting tables. I also see a janitor scowling about dirt that just got tracked in by that bloody apprentice. I ignore him and go to Rue.
"Sneaking out today of all days, are you?"
She chuckles.
"Your mother is going to be furious with you. Oh, well, if you're going to go out, better not go out hungry. Help me set the tables, and I'll fetch you something from the kitchen."
She heads out, and I grab some of the silverware.
She rolls a d20 for intellect with a stat of -1. She rolled a 2.
I set the plates down first, centering each one in front of a chair. Then I put the big glasses to the right of it. Silverware. I think this is a spoon, then a tiny fork, then a large fork, then spoon, then knife. Oh, wait, I think the knife goes on the other side of the plate. I get about half the table done when Rue comes back. She looks at my setting and stares with mild frustration.
"That is certainly not how I taught you to set the tables."
"Oh," I reply. "I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking or paying attention."
"You could have at least tried to copy the setting from the other table I had already finished."
Rue sighs and starts to pick up the silverware and plates. I decide to quickly and quietly exit out the west door before I make her any more annoyed. I make my way to the south room where the library is. My little brother is there, curled up reading in a chair. He looks up from his book, then springs from his chair to greet me and my pet Jem.
"Oh, hi, Jem. Can I play with Jem, sister? I wish Mother would let me have a pet. Come on, Jem, let's play tag."
Jem does not like being chased and starts to fly around the room.
She rolls a d20 for charisma with a stat of +2. She rolled a 20.
"Clay," I say, trying to copy Mother's soft but clear talk. "You know Jem doesn't like tag. How would you feel if someone forced you to play a game you didn't like at all?" Clay stops and looks at the floor.
"I wouldn't like that at all. I'm sorry, Jem."
Jem stops flying and lands next to me. She looks up at me, then makes her way to Clay and begins to rub his face with her antenna. Clay giggles, then laughs full out.
"That tickles, Jem."
I pick up his book and hand it back to him. He takes it and goes back to his chair.
"Are you going again, sister?"
"Yes, and I promise to bring you back exciting stories." Clay's face beams. He loves my bedtime adventure stories.
"Okay, and, well, maybe a snack too?"
I pat his head and kiss his cheek. A snack too. He curls on the chair, smiling, and goes back to his book. I make my way up to the room just above the library, the gathering room. I spy with my little eye, I say when I enter the room, Something beginning with N. My favorite nursemaid looks up and responds.
I'm pretty sure the answer is nonsense.
I pout. No, Bree, it's nursemaid. She grins. She is also clearly busy hanging up decorations for the festival. She looks like she's having trouble with a particularly high one.
Well, do you have a few minutes in your adventures to help me with this?
Of course. I walk up to see exactly what she needs.
She rolls a d20 for dexterity with a stat of +2. She rolled a 16.
I leap up the ladder that Bree was using with acrobatic ease and grab hold of the chandelier. I hang upside down as Bree hands me the decorations, and I hang them at the high point she points out to me. Then I leap back to the ladder and flip my way back to the ground.
Oh, you,
Says Bree.
You could get hurt doing all that nonsense.
I hug her. Yeah, but I didn't, and you enjoyed the show. She resists, but it is playful at best. Finally, she says with a smile,
Okay, I have more work to do. Thank you very much for your help. Now go, get going what you're getting to do. Good turning leaf to you. And to you.
I call back as I exit. I make my way to the top of the hallway. I was going to just go here directly, but that run-in with the captain caught me off guard, and I turned instead. But it worked out. Sort of. Regardless, it was exploration. I'll make it sound adventurous for Clay later tonight. I enter the secret passage. I hate this secret passage, but it's the only one I've found thus far. I groan. I look at the latrine hole and just remind myself that this is an adventure. This is fine. This is the only secret way in and out of the castle. And on the other side is more adventure. I take a deep breath. I take a deep breath. I take a deep breath. And I make my way through, just trying not to think too hard about it.